Welcome back. We were just on our way down to the Earth. Do I have everything closed up? Yep. Like the Raven Star, we have a um, check vessel state damage and before re-entry. So we need atmospheric auto, and we need to force close these, and that's basically it. So wait until about now is probably good. Track and zoom. We're gonna overshoot again, of course. Okay. So I want to run the actual autopilot, which I'm guessing is 105. 105 spec 40. So clear pro 105 spec 40.
Automatic reentry autopilot engaged. Please check vessel state.
Check vessel state before re-entry. It says D65, so if you hit D65.
Configuration correct.
Um, by the way, the 65 has to be on the numbers above the keyboard, not the numpad. And so I can time compress 10 for a while until we get to about 90 kilometers, in which case it'll say, oh, sorry, no time warp allowed during re-entry autopilot. So oftentimes when you can't time warp with autopilot, it will not allow you to, but when you can, it's still not advised to go above 100. Even at 100 is kind of iffy. Uh, so yeah, I massively overshot the target. Sorry about that. Yay, Cuba. Um, okay, so it's just waiting now at this point. Hmm. What could I talk about? Hey, seems like our thing was fixed. So there's that. Um, let's see. Don't think I've talked about the antenna yet, or the MMU turbo packs. Get to that later. Huh. Well, shucks. I don't know. We have a temperature display, same as in the um, Raven Star. Um, hmm. Guess I could talk about this name plaque right here. So, the deltaglider is very customizable. I'm going to see if I can do this. Delta glider. No, DG config, I think is what it's called. Um, so it tells you the type of delta glider. We're delta glider 4. The size of the engine, the dry power, configurator.cpp. Configurator, that sounds like. Anyway, so you have dry power, which is the maximum thrust and the maximum thrust with the turbo pump, the O2 reserve, and the fuel reserve. I want. Goodness, there's a lot of DG. Yeah, I don't know what exactly it's called. Is it under payload? No. Sorry, this is going to be a uh, very interesting video. Glider, delta glider. See if that's in there. Um, Scenario. Huh. I don't know what these are, but I'm scared. Check. DG4 config. Here we go. So close this. So DG4 config allows you to configure the delta glider with various options. So you can set your O2 reserves for 7 days, which is what we have. No, we have 15 day. Um, so um, so we have a 2-week reserve, but you can go all the way up to 4 years. Your fuel reserve, which I think is normally default in 7. You have sent a bigger amount of fuel than your O2 setting. Really? Default is ISS is okay. Anyway, um, so I think this is the usual. Well, actually, this is the usual setup. But if you say you want to go to Jupiter, it's probably best to do 4 years and trip to Jupiter, and probably a Mark V engine. And there's various things you can put here. So like crew and pilot are invulnerable, so no matter what you do, you won't die. The ship will never explode on re-entry, which can happen. Speaking of which, how's our re-entry doing? It's going pretty good, actually. Also note, we have re-entry textures as well on the Delta Glider, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, we way overshot it. By even more than in the Raven Star. Man, that takes talent. I don't think I could be farther away from any base than I am right now. Oh well. Anyway, so back to this. Um, how many pieces of debris appear when it crashes? Um, like the smokes and stuff, and then crew skins and payload. I did not know you could edit that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's how you do it, and you hit save and exit. I'm going to hit cancel and exit. And to change currently uploaded Delta gliders, like if I wanted to change this one to what I just set it, I would hit load setting, and all of these would change to their respective values. For brand new ships will be created with those values already there. And so if I went to custom, scenario editor, new, and then waited for the giant list to appear. Oh. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Note to self, don't pull the scenario editor up. Upon re-entry. Sometimes when you pull these windows up, it freezes the simulator, and then when the simulator unfreezes, it lurches forward. So apparently, right there, we just kind of we did one of those lurching forwards. You can see it has the setup here. So I'm going to delete it now. So, well, I learned something today. And fair warning, don't try to mess with the scenario editor. while on reentry. I was gonna attempt to show you a crashed ship by crashing the ship and having everyone is in the one person left eject, but I guess this works too. Um, so yeah, there's that. I think that's where I'm gonna end the video and this series of videos. Next time I'm going to be talking about the I don't know. I'll figure it out. Probably go to the moon. So yeah. Have enjoy the rest of your day.